Right. So we'll be moving forward to it. Now we'll be continuing Scratch with a revision of the previous session, and then we will further moving to the Scratch platform itself. Right. So let's begin with the session now. Now, please, Ambadi, you can take on the session.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Nithi. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Am I audible clearly to all of you? My voice is clear, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So all of you on the meet, you can unmute yourself actually. It is going to be an interactive session. If you are able to do, please, you can turn on the camera as well for me, if possible. No? Nobody want to turn on the camera for me? Okay, moving ahead. Myself, Ambadi S. Nayo, and I would be conducting today's webinar. Thank you so much, Khyati ma'am. Thank you so much for turning on the camera. Thank you. So welcome to webinar faculty development program done by Makers Muse. And you have already attended the previous class, right, Khyati ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, you can unmute yourself. If there is no background disturbance, you can keep yourself unmuted. Completely
Actually,
fine
being
for me.
Sunday, we are at home. We are not in the office space, so there would be some or the other interaction going from the other members. So we keep it mute. That's the reason we keep it mute.
Fine, ma'am. Fine. What about the others on the meet? Nishita, ma'am, Shannon. Can you also please, if you don't want to turn on the camera, then at least you can unmute yourself. Yes. Who said that?
But then I have
Great.
my daughter who would be busy talking.
Same
Okay,
goes with
fine.
me,
Nishita.
ma'am. We both are having small daughters, and there would be continuous noise from our end. So better that we keep our mic off, otherwise the crying and the giggling and all the sounds, you will get it and it will get disturbed actually.
Okay, not an issue, ma'am. You can keep yourself muted. And any queries, please unmute yourself and you can answer them.
Or we can drop it on the chat box as well.
Yeah,
It's a good
sure.
one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. So all of you have attended the previous session, right? So I have prepared some brainstorming questions for you to start with. So let's get into that. And after that, we will just quickly revise what we have done. Shati ma'am said that she already has got idea on Scratch. What about the other two, Nishita ma'am and Shannon ma'am?
Even we have idea
Have you done
about Scratch.
Yes.
Yes.
Nishita
We
ma'am
are
as well.
already aware of it, and we are teaching Scratch since long. So we are aware of this all blocks and all.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for replying. Yeah, so I'm having some questions for you. So let's go with that. Let me know, what is a costume in Scratch? What does that do? A costume in Scratch. What does that do? Okay, are you typing? You can also type it in chat box. I'm waiting for the answer in chat box. Are you typing? Should I wait? Yes. Kathy ma'am is typing. Good. Yeah, this was a very basic question. Yeah. Okay. ATE. Okay. I don't think you was okay. Animate. Yeah. I thought what is 8? I was trying to figure out like it would be something meaningful as you have typed it, and I was trying to understand what it is. Okay, animate the appearance of a sprite. Great. Yeah, that's a right answer. Is there anybody else typing as well? Nishita ma'am and Shannon ma'am. Should I continue? Should I wait? Okay, somebody is typing. Use of speak block. So I have asked for the costume. What does the costume do? Fine. Anyway, Kathy ma'am already given the answer. Like it is to change the appearance of the sprite. And also, as you have said that, yeah, good. Give the appearance. Very good. So yeah, next thing, if we can change the appearance, how do we change? Like, is there already available or what else can be done? Actually, there are 4 types that we can do. Somebody is typing. Yeah, Nishita ma'am right now said costume block. Yes. So how do we change it? It's already available, right? With the sprite. Yeah, Khyati ma'am is typing. I'm excited for the answer. So last time in the last class, we have done the same only to animate the character using the costume, right? Yeah, Khyati ma'am done. Okay, costume block already given. Yeah, in the costume block also, what I was trying to say is for some sprites, there are separate different costumes, right? For some sprites, there is only one costume, which is like already provided. In that case, can we paint it? Can we create our own? Yes, right? We can create our
Yes.
own costume. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, now there is one more question for you. As you all said, you are already like done Scratch and have got experience. I'm going to like finish with 2 questions only. But my next question is, I guess, like probably would be like a bit tricky one. Maybe or may not be. Let's try that. Okay, somebody is going to type me. What is the difference between a go to XY command and glide XY command? The difference between the go to XY command and the glide XY command. What is the difference? That's the question. Let me see who answers it first out of your 3. Hati ma'am is like quickly typing. I need to be
But
there.
these
I'm
2
the
other teachers are more pro than me in Scratch. They are the one who take Scratch in school. So I am no, you can say I'm not that very pro as they are.
okay. You can answer still. Quickly type. That's why I want your answer first. So my question, I'm repeating the question. The question was, what is the difference between a go to XY command and a glide XY command? Am I audible? Am I audible? Yes, right? I think my Wi-Fi got I'm audible, right? Okay.
You are
So
audible.
I'm repeating my question. The question was, what is the difference between go to XY command and glide XY command? Glide to actually it is. I know it is in motion block. It is like, what is the difference? If we give a go to XY command to a XY, you know, right? Axis, the point exactly. What is the difference if we give go to what happens And what happens if we give glide? Go to is for instant move and glide is used for duration. Oh, that's good. Oh, Kathy ma'am replied it. Okay, I'm happy about that. Glide specify the second and go to mouse directly. Yeah, exactly. Both Kathy ma'am, the Shannon ma'am also gave the answer right. It's like it is in the motion block only. The correct answer for my question I asked, like, what is the difference? Both the answers are right. Go to is like instant move. Whatever point we provide, the sprite would like drop straight away there. And the glide is like you will see the character gliding to that point. That's the difference. So again, Nishita ma'am also gave the answer like glide specify the second and go to the move and directly on the location. Yeah, that's both are same answers. I'll just quickly explain it again. If you give the go to XY command to the point, after go to the character, you will see the character there if you like run the program. And if you give glide command, you will see the character gliding from its current position to the position that you have provided within like duration. If you give 1 second, it will quickly move. If you give 3 seconds, it will comparatively slowly move. So like gliding and reaching to the other position in the given time. Done?
Yeah,
I think I'm done
basically,
with
if
the
I'm
brainstorm.
not wrong, when we say go to, it is the jump statement.
Yes, 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 exactly. Okay, now that's done. I don't think the rest of the stuff is needed. Like I have prepared like around 5 to 10 questions, but I don't think it is needed right now. So I'll just quickly get into. I'll just quickly revise, like so that like 5 minutes. As you all said that you have got knowledge, I'm going to quickly revise. That's right, right? Yeah, I'll just quickly revise and I have a new thing to add today and I'll explain that as well and I'll give it to you, right? Okay, all set. Let me share my screen to you, all of you. Let's share the screen like that. Yeah. Yes, it's done. And let's get into Scratch. My screen is visible, right? Yes. Okay. I am happy that Kathy ma'am has the camera on so that I can only see her and she's like nodding and I am able to understand. Okay, it's possible. It is visible. Okay. So the last time we have done the costume thing, let's move with the cat only. What is the default sprite of a Scratch? This cat one only. And if you want to rename, you can do that. And you can, if you add new sprites, you can add that. And we'll do the same cat thing. So any sprite you add, you have the option to give the costume. There would be like already available costumes, default costumes. And if you want to paint something, it is also available like that. Also, you can do a different thing. The same as a costume, if you give another animal, flying cat, let's say. So that it is added first, second, third, that becomes the costume. And if you want to change the color, like anything like drawing stuff, you can do it here like that. It's possible. Okay. And now in the code, how we change it, how we include it. Okay, I have one more doubt. Scratch is an event-driven programming language. Event-driven programming language. Anybody of you, can you please tell me what is an event-driven programming language? Okay, when I share my screen, I'm not able to see the chat, so I'll come back. What is an event-driven programming language? Quickly, will not spend much time in just revising. I was just curious to know if you know that or not.
Here, if you look at it, all the block the word event driven, the program is driven by they are based on actions that are to be done. So
exactly, it's based on the events. Can you give me an example for an event?
it could be just like as we did, like jumping from, say if you're doing blocks. So if it is a chess block, so if the pawn is moving from its first position to the third position. So it's an event that has happened, that you're moving the block from one place to another. It could be also, if it to take it like it could be on click, on keyboard press, or any, that is also an event.
Yes, exactly. It could be a mouse click. It would be like pressing any key. So the further programming would be based on the event. So once the event occurs, only the further program is like runs. Yeah. So always we start with an event. There are many options here. So let's say flag only. And then in the motion, you must have done move as well. And mainly we have done last time next costume thing so that we can use the costume and it is involved in the animation part. So add a backdrop also you have done. And then if you change the costume, it will change. So if you make it full screen, the costume would change like that. And you can also use the looks block to add, like say hello with each costume. And if you can provide it in a loop, it will continue to do that. Right? This is what in short you have done last time, right? Changing the costume and animating the character basically. Right? Yes. And then you can include obviously multiple characters to make it more interesting, right? Okay. Now today, continuing with that, is that clear for both others as well, Nishita ma'am and Shannon ma'am? Can I just continue with today's task? Because I don't think there is a really need of like just revising the stuff. It was also basic. If
Yes,
you
ma'am.
already know Scratch, like it is already done. Yeah. Now today we would be learning a new thing, which is like broadcasting a message. Can any of you tell me like what is it? If you already has got knowledge, I just want to know if you know it. Oh, this is a task. You can again come back to. Okay. Shannon ma'am type the event-driven answer. Very good. So I just asked any of you has done like broadcasting the message before and program accordingly. Kathy ma'am has not done. I am happy about that. So that I can teach you something. Huh. A message to be sent is called broadcast. Okay, good. Shannon ma'am has got nice knowledge. But this can be like really complex. That's why I want this topic today. And what about Nishita ma'am? If you're still in the meet, either you can unmute and talk or just
We both
type
have
it in the
done,
chat
ma'am.
box.
I and Nikita both have done.
Okay. You both are working at the same place?
Yes.
Okay, okay, fine.
All three of us.
We all three are working at the same place.
Oh, that's great to know. Good. Okay. So I will again, even if you know that this task is going to be a bit complex, we can make it complex if we like get into broadcasting, right? So let's do it. Yeah. So the broadcasting message, mainly for Kathy ma'am, I'm going to quickly explain what does that do. Let's say we have got one more character in the game or the program. Let's just get one more character. Whom do you want, Kathy ma'am? Do you have any choice there? Along with the cat,
Not really.
maybe. I was asking which
cat,
character
you
do
can
you
use a
want
dog.
This
With a
one?
cat, you can use a dog.
Which one out of three? First, second, third.
Dog too. Walks
Okay.
nicely.
Done. Both are facing this direction. Let's make it to other side. Yeah. Do you know how to do it? Like direction
Yeah.
and then rotation. If it is up,
Rotation
if you disable it, it would be upside down. You can just click on that so that it comes like that. Okay. So yeah. So broadcasting a message, you can say, you can also like make it in simple terms that to connect different script, you can use it. It's like a simple thing like we have done last time. You can make it like say hello for 2 seconds for the cat, and for the dog, you can make it like flag and wait for 2 seconds, because the first 2 seconds cat would be saying hello, right? So wait for 2 seconds and then only say the hello back. Sorry. Like, okay, is that visible to you? Now it would be more visible, right? So it's like, okay. Let's say a simple conversation. Normally, what we can do is like play it. Cat would say hello. So, and the dog would wait for 2 seconds so that it finishes the hello of cat, and then only dog says the hello kitty. So that's how we can do like for separate sprites if we want to make a conversation, and we can make it better. How? By broadcasting a message. Let's just, so if I just change this thing, if I make it 5, so 3, what happens is if I make it 3 and if I play this, both will like, after hello, before the hello ends, it will start. If he is saying like, how are you? How are you? If that is a conversation, if he says like, I'm good, then it is going to clash. See, before you complete asking how are you, there is a like, I'm good, right? It is not supposed to happen. So you need to wait. So to like make it better, you can do something. Say how are you for 3 seconds or 2 seconds, doesn't matter. And after that, you come to control block. Oh, sorry, not control block. It's the event. The broadcasting message is an event. Sorry. So how are you? 2 seconds after that, broadcast message 1. It could be message 1, or if you want to rename it, you can do that. You just click on that arrow. Let me just its position. Yeah, you can just click on arrow. If you wanted message 1, it is fine, or make it like more understanding. Like, how are you? You can even give the same thing here. I typed it as like mobile language because it's easy. Yeah. So broadcast, how are you? Say how are you and broadcast. And here it is broadcasted. And the dog would say I am good only after, not the flag clicked. When I receive how are you. Now what happens is if I play this, once you finish how are you only, it comes. Or to make it more better, also you can give a slight like 0.3 weight so that there is proper. See, proper, right? And if you change it like for 3 seconds, 5 seconds, doesn't matter. After this, say how are you, only the broadcast comes. So once broadcast done, only dog is going to receive it. Understood? Kathy ma'am, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So it's like it's connected now. Both the script are connected. The cat script and the dog script is connected. Is the I am good would only be done, sorry, only be running once the cat finishes his dialogue. Yeah. Now you can make it better. Like once he said I am good, you can add as many as you want. Broadcast again. It's a new message like I am good, right? And after that, come to script. Now you may be thinking, I am already having a flag. How will I add more, right? Because when I receive is a new comment. You can see its shape. It's a event. Like it start with the event. So you cannot add it to the flag, right? But what we can do in Scratch is at the same time we can use separate events. Let it be there, but this one is going to be like I am good, and then you need to say like great. Okay. To just avoid the like exact thing, you can add a slight weight so that like it's not on point. It gives a slight weight. Now, if I play this after I am good, there is going to be a great. See, like that. Kathy ma'am, do you have any doubt on that? How to use broadcast? Perfect, right? Okay, somebody, one more person joined. Let me just quickly ask if she knows or not. Let me just quickly ask her. Otherwise,
must
I'll
be
just
Bindu.
quickly revise.
No, Vandana has joined it. Okay.
Vandana ma'am has joined. Hi, ma'am. Can you please unmute yourself? Vandana ma'am, are you in the meet? Okay, good. Or if you are not able to like unmute the microphone, you can type it in the chat box as well. Are you there in the meet? Am I audible to you? Okay, Vandana ma'am said yes. So ma'am, I wanted to know one more thing. I know you were there in the last week class. Do you have any prior experience in Scratch, ma'am? Vandana ma'am. Yes, she is typing. Yes, great. So last week we have done the animating a character, right? By changing the costume. This week we are going to try the broadcast message command. Do you have the previous knowledge on the same, ma'am? Broadcasting a message. Yes, great. So I have already explained how to use it. I will also give you a slide. So today's task is, let's get into today's task. So using this broadcasting message, you need to create a short story. That's our task. Short movie using Scratch animation. The story should be having a moral, like the normal stories that we heard from the childhood. Anything you can use actually. I will just give you a small hint how to do it. Let's just share the screen again. Yeah. No, the very famous story, The Hare and the Tortoise. And if I play it, I'm going to play it. Okay. Let me check if I have shared it with the sound. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, I shared it with the sound only. Yeah. Now, so I'm going to play it. Yeah, done. Washed, right? One more thing is there. It was like completely a graphical thing. All the dialogues were written. I think last week you have done. You have used the speak commands as well, right? Text to speech, right? So last week you may have done it, but I can just improve it. Like let's say, see the same thing. If you say like, "How are you?" After this, what happens is like it would first written how are you for 4 seconds and then only you would be speaking. So if I just play this, oh, it did not speak. I don't know why. Okay, I think I need to improve the voice. So maybe why did not that speak? Let's just make it quick. Let me check. Why is it not speaking? Is there anything wrong? Why isn't it speaking? Voice is maximum. Is there a glitch? Speak hello. Strange. It's not working on my system, but it must be definitely working on yours. I don't know why that is happening. It must be a glitch. Yo, no voice. Okay, fine. I don't know why that happened. But what I was supposed to tell you is if it is like 4 seconds, after that only the cat would be saying hello. You can make it better. How? You can broadcast the message in the beginning so that you try this. When you make this, you try this. It would work on your system. Yeah, in the control, sorry, in the event, you broadcast a message like say hello. Hey, hello. And then you can give it separately, like when I receive the hello to the same character, you can do it. And then speak hello. So that both hello, it's not hello, actually, it's how are you. Let's make it how are you. So what I was saying is both at the same time, while it is like on the screen, how are you? You can also speak, how are you? I just don't understand in my system why the sound is not happening. This is high. No, I don't. I need to figure out why it is happening in my system. But is that clear to all of you how to work on it? Like if you want the character to speak at the same time, again you can use the broadcast. Yes, ma'am, Kathy, ma'am, clear, right? Short story is also clear, right? You have all seen it. And yeah, my today's task is you can create your own short story quickly today. You have all got Scratch, right? You can also do it like in website. Get into it. Show me the best. Any of you has got any doubt what we have done today? Vandana ma'am, should I give you a quick explanation how to use broadcast message? You need a hint how to create it. First, you can design the character, like who is going to be the main character. And then you can also make the movement using the arrow keys or something, or like events. You can create the events. Background stories, you can create different backgrounds. You can add visual and audio. That also I have explained. One of you can share me the screen while you're working on it. Okay, Vandana ma'am said yes. Yeah, It's previously you said yes. Right now you're typing. Okay. I'm really interested in Khyati ma'am's project. I don't know why. Because that's only page
Sorry, I
visible
won't be
for me.
doing the project. I'm sitting with a different laptop today. Actually,
You can make
I
it
don't
in
have
website.
Scratch on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Because I
Should I
don't
give you
use
the link?
Scratch.
Huh.
No, I have it. There's online Scratch is there. That's what I'm
Yes.
trying to use.
Yeah, please. If you want the link, I can give it you in the chat box.
Hmm.
You have it, right?
Yeah,
Let me paste. I have pasted the link as well in the chat box if you want. Okay.
I'm using MIT.
Yeah. Shannon ma'am, can you please keep your screen shared while you're working on it so that it would be boring for me? I can see like somebody working on it. Broadcast message in the command broadcast message, like it can get really complex when you really work on big games in Scratch. It's like almost complicated. It may also contradict sometimes if you don't use it wisely. Who is going to share me the screen and show me what they are doing? Vandana ma'am. Only one person at a time can share the screen. That's why I'm asking if you can share the screen, it would be great. Nobody is sharing the screen and I am getting bored. Nishita ma'am, will you be able to share the screen and do it for me?
Yeah, just a second. I'll share.
Sure. Thank you so much.
I hope you can see it.
Yes.
Yes, so I want to use that next costume and all, and I'll change the background so that whatever you have covered. So this all are the basics which we already use it, right? So I'll just quickly finish it off and I'll show it. Yeah.
Okay. You need to use the broadcast command, huh?
Okay, fine, no worries.
Sure. Concert is good. I need to go to concert and need to get ready. Concert and need to get ready, right? Good. Thank you so much for sharing. Kathy ma'am, what's going on? Are you able to work? on it?
Yeah, I'm trying to, because it has been ages I've used Sketch.
Should I help you? If you can share the screen, I can help you with anything if you want.
Yeah, I'm just basically it's just that a learning long back. Now we have shifted to Python and MI. That's my more of an interest. Now these three girls, Nishita and Shannon and Vandana, they are the ones who are the Scratch pros.
Yeah, good. It's fine. Now still we are learning only, and Scratch is like I do understand that it is a basic block-based coding, but it can be like really complex if we work on big project. I have done that. If we create games and all that, when we start creating, it's difficult in Scratch. If it is a complex one, you can even work on for 30 days on a single project if you want really.
Actually, I wanted to look at, if you can just tell me when there are extensions on online Scratch. You can just right, like if you look at the extensions they are talking about, so is it that it's just a background that we use and then
the Scratch extension is for robotic stuff, like mini stuff.
Yes, exactly. So that is where that's where we are looking at. See, because what you are doing, we are already all four of us like this with our school. We are all from the same school, so we are already doing what you're doing. We actually had joined in for something which is going beyond what we want to look at, something new that you can offer. So if you look at it, that wherever like the extensions are there, or how you can inbuilt robotics with it, if that is there, it makes it, because what first lecture and today the teachers are already doing it in the classroom. In fact, the students are really doing very well with that. That is not what we are looking at. Our intention of looking at your workshop was completely like, if what I meant was like how you can inbuilt robotics into your Scratch. So that is what probably even Nishita and Vandana would count upon. They can second me for that. That's what we had joined the workshop for. So that is what we are looking at into the workshop. So if you can in the next class, because what right now we are doing, my children, my teachers are very well trained with it. We are already doing it from almost 8 years now. So it's not nothing new for them.
Okay. So ma'am, I will definitely take up your point and
Nidhi ma'am, you're mute.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me, Kathy ma'am?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Ma'am, can you hear me? So that I can answer your query. You are on mute now.
Yeah, okay. I can hear you.
I will definitely put on your point to the management team as well. And whatever changes we can make in the curriculum, we will definitely meet. But ma'am, there are n number of teachers who have also registered. But somehow they might have not have joined. But there are n number of teachers who are new to this platform. So we need to start from the basic for them as well, because there are a mix of teachers. It's not like every experienced teacher is joining this webinar. So that's our purpose was we will start with the basic and we will move on to the advanced one. But since if you all are joinees and if you are the only joinees in the webinars and you are from the same school and you have the experience in these fields, I can definitely take this point to the management team and will definitely revert it to you. So,
right, because even last time, what if you look at the joinees, we all of us from the same school what we are joining, and then that's so if we can skip some part, it's a then we can utilize that time even more for that.
Right. I got your point. I will definitely put it up and you will definitely get a revert on it. Sure.
Thank you.
And I would also like to know, ma'am, as you have said this much, like explaining, like you are already doing it for 8 years. Can you, anybody of you who has got like better knowledge, either it is Nishita ma'am or Shannon ma'am, what's the maximum like difficulty you do in school for Scratch? I would like to know that. What's the maximum, like the best project? Huh.
Yeah, we actually cover most of the blocks except we don't use that operators and we
Okay.
don't use variables. Apart from that, we cover all these blocks which you are already teaching us. It's already done since long. So we are not new with this, and our grade 3 students are already doing this since long. And first, due to this, that we actually removed Scratch from grade 6. The reason was this only because grade 3 were quite updated. Then to again repeat it in grade 6, so we removed Scratch in grade 6 due to this only, because we cover most of the blocks, nothing left beyond. That's why.
Oh, ma'am. Okay. But yeah,
Okay.
I have a suggestion for this. It's like when you are saying like you have used most of the blocks, have you tried the
Yeah.
maximum projects as well? The difficulty level I'm asking.
Yes.
So as I
Right.
said, if you like start working on a complex project, you can also work on it for 30 days. Scratch is like enough for that. So that's what I'm
Now,
asking. What's the
yes,
difficulty there?
after Diwali, means before Diwali we have one more other software lined up, but after Diwali we continuously work in Scratch till the month of March end, till the term gets over. So we give, I can say, handful of time to them to explore. And what they do is, after doing this, they even explore code.org. You all may be aware of that. Yes, so they themselves log in it, because our school has our own JGIS ID. So students are aware of it. So they log in by their own IDs and they play games on it. They create their own blog. So now actually till grade 3, we mostly cover all the things. What I said, that operators and variables, yes, that two things we don't cover in grade 3. That is the only thing
That's
which we
because
don't
of
touch
the
upon.
maths thing involved, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that I
See,
understood.
what if you're looking at the difficulty level? What we do is, once they complete with the blocks, we do give them some of the exercises, like I think under the water, Nishita, you had also done it long back.
Did it underwater theme. I
Yes.
also did with the
You had
haunted
done
house
what with
theme.
party themes, they do
Yes.
it.
Haunted house theme was also given to them. In that they use that castle background and all, the witch, the and all, means whatever fantasy they use or they know, they use it for that creation. I can say that. Then
And
broadcast and receive, we use it for creating small projects of butterfly and flower. We have two friends stuck somewhere, like that. We love the real life scenario. That time we, for broadcast and receive, we use
like
real life
morning
scenarios
to
more to
evening,
practice.
like it could be like a day, morning to evening, something like that, or sunrise,
That was
sunset to be shown.
yes, sunrise to sunset for parrot flying. Next costume, that parrot flying with change of continuous background down to dusk. That was given by me. So most of the things I
Okay.
told, I touched upon. These are the things, apart from these two blocks, we are left to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand, but
And
whatever you are explaining is still the basics of Scratch. That's what the
Yeah.
exact thing I did not still understand. So if I talk about, actually know what happened yesterday, I lost my OneDrive account and I lost all the games in Scratch. So I was trying to relaunch it and show you. Like if you really work on Scratch, there are difficulty levels. If we talk about games, you can like it, underwater theme, it's just a background and the sprite. It can be fish, just change the next costume, that's over there. And it can be like more interesting by creating games, and the difficulty level is higher there. That's what I was asking. Even if a grown-up person, I was working in a company like 2 years back. I was working like 9 to 5. I had the Scratch. They gave me the option to explore the syllabus and create the syllabus. So I have worked on a game. I was trying to create a game, cricket game, and I almost took around 25, 28 days to complete it. So if you're really a grown-up person, like I am a code pro, then still I took that much days to work on it, to do all of the stuff. If there is a bowling happening, there is a batting should happen, and it's a position, it's orientation, and to which direction it is going, if it is crossing the 4 line or if it is like going up 6. So there are a lot of things. So if we get into the difficulty level, there is difficulty levels we can really look into. And yeah, Nidhi already got your feedback. She will let the others know as well. And you also mentioned like extensions that you are interested in, right, Kathy ma'am?
Yes.
Extensions, right? For extensions, you should have the hardwares as well. Do you have the hardwares there in the school then?
I think that won't be a problem if we are this. Like for extensions, what kind of hardware? I'm really clueless with the extensions right now. So if you can just pitch into it for a 5 minutes, if you can talk about it.
Yeah, you can check. Extension is like if you check on Scratch, there are extension for Lego, Microbit. These are all hardwares. You should have the hardware in hand. Then you can program the hardware. That becomes robotics. Actually, when it comes to code plus hardware, software plus hardware, then it becomes robotics. That's called extension. So for that, you should have the hardware in hand. Then only you can like program accordingly. There are Lego, Microbit. Microbit is the basic, and then the advanced is Lego. Like they are all like connected. Lego Mindstorms has got their business with Scratch. So both at the same time they sell like that. I think there is a paid version as well for the same. You cannot really get it free.
Okay. I'll have to check with that.
Yeah, fine. Completely fine. I understood what you are asking. I'll definitely let the people know in Makers Muse. But right now, are you working on my project?
Not actually.
No, but will you be able to give me like as a mail also? I would accept, because I have taken this long. I would ask you to complete the project for me.
Yeah, we'll try to. Yeah, we'll try to put in at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, Nidhi, what can be done?
Yeah, we can move forward if we have done with the session for today's. We can move on to, and we can just take on the suggestions what Khyati ma'am has told us, and then we can give them a mail regarding the updation, whatever we can do at our best level, right?
Thank you so much.
So,
thank you.
Yeah, you can just fill the feedback form and you can write your feedback there as well. Ambadi, please share the feedback form.
Yes, exactly. You just, in detail, you can provide the same. Let me just quickly paste the feedback form. Nishita ma'am was already working on the project. Did you finish it, ma'am? Anybody finish the project? If you want to show me, you can just quickly show me what you have made. I have pasted the feedback.
Actually got stuck. My daughter started crying. I need to change her diaper. So sorry for it. But yes, it will be done. So no worries from your side. Yeah, it will be done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have pasted the link in the chat box. You can just quickly fill. Also type all this stuff there as well, so that we get it in written. So it's like exact right time my OneDrive got lost. Like till yesterday, I had a lot of Scratch games in my system. Today I don't have. Just think about it.
But if you could share it with at least one of it with us once your OneDrive is done, we'll also look at, so that we'll also get ideas about what you are exactly talking about. Probably maybe we can implement that at our end also.
Okay.
Yeah, there is actually, you don't even need to get into extension. That's what exactly I was saying. Even for the 3rd standard, 4th standard, last year I was also in a school there in the digital fest. There were children, the same age of children, who was creating like, I was like really surprised by looking at the difficulty level. They have done in Scratch, That's another thing. In the Scratch only, there are difficulty levels. That's what I was asking. Okay, I think I am able to get it. While you fill the feedback form, let me see if I can quickly at least get one for you. I have got the code in my hand, but I need to download it first. Just quickly. And there can be 3D effects also in Scratch, not just 2D.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
That's what I said. Okay, I'm downloading one game. If I'm able to, yeah, I got it. I guess I got it. Do not leave the meet. I think I got
Yeah, sure.
it, and I'll also show you some 3D stuff. I guess I got it. One game I definitely got. Yeah. Let me know once you all fill the successfully fill the feedback form. I'll just quickly share my screen and show you something. Yeah, I got 2 files. It just
So Ambadi, you may show the files you wanted to
I
show.
think they were filling the feedback form, so I did not want to.
I have
Then-
submitted my feedback.
Yeah, you can start now, not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen. I think sound is there. So these are the files which I had in my system long, like when I really worked on it. This is a game. So it's named as Friday Night Funkin. Doesn't matter. You can also add sound. I need to click on the start of the flag. Yeah, do you see that? The arrows are coming and I need to I can use all 4 arrow keys on my keyboard, and then I need to match it when it is, I'll just concentrate on the right arrow, the first arrow going up. So if I click on the right arrow when it is like matching, it didn't matched. I'll just concentrate on the down arrow. It's like program. Do you see score increase? Because I clicked on it. I'm concentrating again on the down arrow. And when I press it like right on the place, do you see the score increasing?
Yeah.
Up arrow I am clicking. So it's like and you will see how it is programmed. This is a game and how it is programmed. How many sprites are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That much sprite, start button. Each of it has got programs. XY as in XY coordinates are involved like massively, heavily. XY coordinates are involved in this. And here we comes like if it matches the coordinates, that's how the score increases. That is the program there. It's like you can say medium level. Okay. And this is the 3D thing which I said. It's like Scratch has got its limitation. Obviously, it's a 2D platform. But what I was saying is like to make it like somewhat better. If you see the background is moving, the car, I can actually move the car. Yeah, background is moving. This thing, how to like manage the background. This one is my car. See, game over. Do you see that? This one is the one I'm controlling. Yeah, this
Avoiding.
one is the one I'm controlling.
Yeah, I got it. You're avoiding the accidents.
Yeah. See, when it touches game over.
I just have a doubt if it says that when it touches the obstacle, the game gets over, then still the car is able to move, ma'am. Then what's the reason behind it? It should stop or it
Then
should
make it
give a
stop
message,
all.
you know. If I'm
it's
not,
not a perfect thing.
I think it should get stop over there when it touches.
Yes, obviously you can code it in such a way. I'm just showing you the file so that you can get an idea what could be the difficulty level. That's it. I'm saying like this is a perfect thing. I have like far away before an year or something. I have made this. It's not about the faults in the game. What I was saying, if you are able to code it in such a way that the background is moving, you can draw it. And if you get into the program, you see how heavy the code is. So if you want to get into the difficulty level, you can see how far, how big is the coding is there.
So
and if we talk
in
about
this, we can stop the movement once it touches to the obstacle.
it's just
there are various things like Nishita. We can also look at like you give them chance. So 1 life loss, 2nd life loss, 3rd life, and then game over. So that depends on how we do it.
Create a variable there, and it's done.
Yeah. Yes.
I am talking about the ideas here. As you said, you have done underwater and all that. I was just trying to convey that it's still the basics. You can have a lot of more stuff in Scratch if you really want to do. And the difficulty level also, it is not easy that if you see the background like moving, it is not easy in Scratch as it's a 2D game, but you can like do it wisely. If you really are interested, you can do it wisely and you can give a 3D like atmosphere in Scratch as well. That I was trying to convey.
Right. As you said 3D, I was like having a 3rd dimension into it. Now I get what.
No, there are more like kind of stuff. It's about the background. It's like how you manage the background and the and the stuff on the screens, sprites on the screen.
Right. Good. That was a nice one. We'll look into it. And ma'am, also if you could just work on because only I know the other two. Last time it was Nayan and Bindu. Somehow they were not here today. They are also from us, same school. So like because they are teachers with teaching 11th and 12th. So probably we'll want to join in when it is 11th and like something with robotics or something that
robotics or something.
With.
Sure.
Yeah.
So ma'am, is it like you want to jump directly to robotics or some sort of things, or you want some like basic classes for Python as well as for MIT App Inventor as well? So what's
I think Nishita, you would like to
yes,
join
for that too,
MIT.
yes, I want to MIT as well as
Yes.
for Python, because Python, yes, we approach it in grade 9 as many of grade 7 and 8 are also interested in Python. Yes, so that can be helpful to us as well, so that we can give more clearance to our students.
Nishita, you want to do MIT also, na?
Yes, MIT I would really enjoy if you
MIT
go
we are
ahead with me.
exploring, but
So
then
that
yes,
would
I
be-
would like to look at your viewpoint also from MIT.
Okay, not an issue, ma'am. So our next class would be on MIT itself. So this is like if you are demanding for MIT and Python as well. So these are the steps we would be following for the next classes. So I don't think there should be any change in the schedule that we have planned for you. So we will be moving on to MIT for the next 2 or 3 sessions, and then to Python, and then moving forward to robotics, whatever is demanded as per your needs.
And
But
also,
still, yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. You can complete. Sorry.
Yeah, and still I will put your recommendations, what you have suggested to us as per the needs of and as per your experience in coding. So I will definitely put it on. And then too, if there is any more changes that you need, we will anytime can make this schedule as per your requirements. Yeah, you may please tell me whatever you
Only
need.
one thing also, if you are planning to use any software, while you send a reminder mail, if it is added, the teacher
Yes, sure.
instead of
Definitely.
so you can add it, so at least that teacher is ready with that software when she's attending the session, and that would help you in for other sessions also.
Yes, right.
One is that, and for Python also, would you be looking at turtle motions and this, or it would be basic core Python? Because basic core Python we are already doing.
Okay, so do you want a class on Turtle portal?
It could be turtle also or tinker also. I'm okay with both.
Okay, so I will be
because that would be interactive actually.
Yes,
the basic codings are very easy, and students, once they know one language, it is easy to go on to that.
Right. Okay, I got your point. I will. You will be getting the information regarding all the guidelines further.
Sure.
For the next class. Let's meet in the next class, and then we can definitely come up to it. You want to say?
Yes. I just wanted to show one more game to them quickly, so that they get the idea for the scratch. So if I just play, this is like third standard, fourth standard. Do you see? This is what exactly I was saying, like 3D atmosphere. So it's audible, right? This is what I was saying, like the background wisely, and that's done. Yeah. I hope you are happy with that at least. I need to find the files. As I said, I lost everything. I needed to like check what is there. Yeah.
Okay. So any more suggestions anyone having, please let me know so that we can move on to the next session. No? Okay. So everybody has filled the feedback form, I hope.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll meet in the next class, and definitely will resolve all your queries, what you have, and we'll be looking for, and everything will be given to you in the mail, what all like applications you need to download in before the class, right? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Stay. Do not leave. Let me stop recording. Wait, I'll stop recording. Okay.